What you're looking at is the boy in a Range Rover 5-liter V8 Autobiography. V8, those are so rare these days. 375 kilowatts, 625 Newton meters of torque. In this review, we'll discuss the features this car has. Well, some of them, I don't even know all of them. We'll talk about its cost of ownership, and as I promised earlier, I'll be sharing some news with you guys coming up in a few seconds. I might rev this car for real this time, but first, a word from our sponsors.
The question you have is, do I keep it or do I change cars? Visit changecars.co.za and ask us for advice.
Now, I'll tell you more about change cars in a bit, but first I want to tell you about the back seats. As you can see, you have rear entertainment. Excellent. The back seats are lovely. In fact, this is the type of car where you might want to be a passenger and not so much the driver. Now, at the back, you only seat 2 people. No room for 3. So if you want to impress your in-laws, it's simple. Buy yourself a Range Rover Autobiography, put them in the back seat, get a DVD, play a movie for them, let them relax. And by the way, the back seats are electrically adjustable. They also have a massaging function. They're also heated and cooled as well. They'll love you. Simply because this vehicle feels like home. And we all know what in-laws love. They love a guy with a house and a guy with a car, and the Range Rover combines the two. On top of that, it also has a glass panoramic sunroof. What more can you ask for? You could just move in here actually, start a new life. Now, before I tell you what it's like to drive, I'd like to show you my favorite feature, the mighty side step. Shout out to Naruto fans. This vehicle has a heated steering, it has lane change assist, it has a collision avoidance system, and it has adaptive cruise control, which responds in relation to the car in front of you. But its real superpower is actually that 5-liter supercharged V8 engine. That is an engine and a half. In fact, that is 5 of my Ford Fiesta engines. It is excellent. I love it. Now, on the highway, the owner told me you'd get around 11 liters per 100, and then around town, you will see numbers like 15 liters per 100. But no one cares. It's a supercharged V8. You knew what you're getting into. This vehicle belongs on the highway. I could drive this from Cape Town and back and not be bothered by it at all. That's how comfortable it is. I'm not sure if it has air suspension, but that is what it felt like. Smooth, smooth, smooth. I see why Range Rover owners love Range Rovers. And technically, Range Rovers were meant to be off-roaders, even though we view them as luxury cars these days. So while I was driving around Sandton, I ended up on this road. I don't know what happened, but there's no road anymore. They're busy fixing it. Maybe they want to put a new one. Anyway, perfect place to test the off-road capability of this vehicle. And it did very well. I'm impressed. Well done, Range Rover. By the way, to all the locals, you know how important our PA is to this channel. Please put your hands together for PA. She worked very hard on this one. Please just say thank you, PA, there in the comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now, coming to the cost of ownership. The specific Range Rover you're looking at right now is a 2016 model. And it has around 60,000 kilometers on the clock. And by the way, this is actually part 3 of our used car series. Now, as you know, this channel focuses on prices. Mr. How Much is the name of the channel. That's why I wanted to find a partner who would align with what the channel focuses on. As you'll see right now on your screen, that is the website for Change Cars. You can check it out after this video. I'll leave a link in the description. But you can check things like what car can you afford. You put in your salary after tax. For example, you can put in 20,000. It'll give you a monthly installment that you can afford, 5.6. You can also adjust the interest rate to suit the one you think you might get or the one you got. They'll give you the price of the car you can afford. And then after that, they'll go as far as showing you available cars within your budget. Cool stuff. Back to the Range Rover. It has a 90-liter fuel tank. 90 liters, 90. To fill it up, 2,058 Rand. With regard to insurance premium, you would likely pay around 3,000 Rand. Now, for the price of this vehicle, because this one is not for sale, I found one on the Change Cars website. 800,000, well, it's the cheapest autobiography I could get for the year and the mileage. On finance, it would cost you 15,227 Rand, which would bring your total cost of ownership to 20,285 Rand. If you're wondering about the price of a brand new Range Rover, let's just say you'll need around 3 million Rand. If you want me to review that one, let me know in the comments. Range Rovers come with a 5-year 100,000 kilometer maintenance plan and a 5-year 100,000 kilometer warranty. And if you buy a used one, you're welcome to extend the plan with Land Rover as well. And before I forget, Range Rover actually has one of the coolest tailgates ever. It's electric, obviously, but it's a split folding tailgate. There's the top part and then there's also the bottom half. In terms of space, as you can see, that is a massive boot. And the bottom part of it allows you to chill, watch the stars, have a picnic, for you romantic people. And as I promised, I said I would rev this car since it's a 5-liter V8, but it's not my car, so I'll only do it once. Vroom! I'm just joking. And if you're wondering, yes, it does have a soft limiter, but this engine sounds amazing, especially when you're driving. But let me know which one you think is louder between this and the M240i from our last review. Those who know already know. And if you have any questions about change cars, let me know in the comments. What you've been watching is the 7,000 subscriber special episode. We are 3 months old, 7,000 subscribers. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. I really, really appreciate it. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Support local YouTube, guys. It's the right thing to do. Until the next one, take care.